Hey there everyone, Kira the Hedgehog here, and this video is going to be really special. I'm actually interviewing members of my family that are younger than me. One of them is 15 and one of them is 11, and the reason why I'm interviewing them is just to get an idea of what they think gaming is in their mind, and I'm just going to be asking questions like, what kind of video games were you into that got you into video games? What was your first video game? And it's just going to be... My dog jumped on my bed. It's just going to be really interesting for people who are my age, around 20 and stuff. Just listen to different gamers that are younger talk about gaming and what it means to them. And I understand that there are a lot of different aged viewers that watch my channel, but it'll just be cool to see what they have to say. So I hope you tune in and we'll start the interview. Alright guys, now we have our 15-year-old gamer and we're going to be asking some questions here. So the first question is, what was your first game, or one of the games that really got you into gaming?
Actually, against my mother's will, I played the original Rainbow Six that was released for Nintendo 64, among other consoles, I think, in 1998. And I was 4 years old, killing bad guys in the streets of Vegas, I guess it was. I don't even remember now. I don't even remember the hostage I was saving. I just know I was killing people. Yay.
It's 4 years old.
Absolutely.
Nice. What are some of your current favorite franchises? Just franchises you love to play?
All kinds. I'm weird. I've had problems with both consoles, so basically I've been between both. I've had, I've got Gears of War for Xbox. I've got Halo for Xbox. Call of Duty between the both of them. Yes, I know your Call of Duty. God of War. Gotta love God of War. Excellent games. PS3, just gotta love them. Got a ton of those. Got Grand Theft Auto. Absolutely love Grand Theft Auto. I was always the big shooter, including Borderlands. You know, gotta love Borderlands and Mass Effect also. Even though I haven't played as much Mass Effect as most people have.
Yeah. Well, I was actually gonna say about this guy. He actually got me into Medal of Honor, which is somewhat like Call of Duty. I don't personally play a lot of Call of Duty, to be honest, but I did enjoy Medal of Honor Rising Sun for the GameCube.
Yeah,
we played that a lot.
That was awesome.
Wasn't there another one that we played co-op on a lot? Which one was that?
It was European Assault.
European Assault. That was fun too.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I normally don't like army shooters, but I really enjoyed that game.
Yeah, I mean that was really up to date first person shooter technology, and I mean that really was ahead of its time until of course Call of Duty comes along and ruins everything.
Well, I mean, the thing with Call of Duty is that the first few ones aren't that bad, but the only thing about Call of Duty is just like, would you say with Call of Duty, when it comes to like Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, does it really give you anything new? Would you think? No?
No, it's saddening. It is. I am, grateful for the multiplayer, and I've been a huge multiplayer, online tag gambler 1011. Huge gamer, love to play online, love to climb those leaderboards, making people look stupid. It's awesome. But as far as campaign goes, and with the recently obviously not recent with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, but with the new special ops and the survival mode. That was really cool compared to like the zombies. Zombies don't shoot back, man. That's not cool. Just no.
And it all just goes over my head.
Zombies don't shoot back, man. Now if the zombies start shooting back, oh, okay, stuff gets
then
for
you're
real.
in trouble.
Stuff gets for real.
What are you currently playing? Just some of the games you're currently
oh my goodness,
playing right
I'm playing like I just recently everything from Borderlands 2 all the way up until like the God of War Ascension I've played. Just this huge burst of gaming. And then I've had to lay off recently due to a few scheduled, arrangements. But other than that, I've played everything up until that point. Going back even to like Grand Theft Auto 4, episodes of Liberty City, and just Liberty City. I played of course Call of Duty. I played the Borderlands 2. I still have Borderlands on my shelf. Got to keep that. I've played Mass Effect recently. I've played that. Mass Effect 3. Even though I skip around, that's no fun.
What do you think about retro gaming? Like, to you, what is retro, or what is, like, what would you consider to be an old video game or an old video game system?
Like I've experienced, or from my timing, or from what I actually know.
For your
of.
timing.
Oh, okay. The original Star Wars. I loved playing a lot of those Star Wars games on the Nintendo 64. That was great. I actually played plug-in versions that you could just basically plug into your video and your audio ports on your old TV that had your red, your white, and your yellow. I played a lot of Pac-Man on my little plug-in, and I'd play Pac-Man on my TV. I'd play that. I loved my original Xbox. There was nothing ever wrong with my original Xbox. Oddly enough, they decided to recreate it in the Xbox One, which is trash.
Yeah.
So, PS4 rocks. Let's go. Yeah.
Speaking of, isn't it confusing that like the Xbox One coming out, doesn't it make you just automatically think of
the original Xbox? And I think that's why they called it the Xbox One. Yeah. Not to mention, they have to backtrack and say everything. Oh wait, no, we screwed up. No, the used games are totally usable now, and the online you won't have to update now. No, Sony PS4. You made us pee our pants. I'm sorry.
Well, I was gonna ask if you keep up on video game news, but apparently
absolutely
you've been keeping up with PS3, Xbox One stuff.
You cannot go without checking up on games, man. I mean, that's...
So before you like go into a store and pick up a game, do you look at reviews or do you read up about it or do you just walk in and...
Actually, I mean, it depends on the title, really. I'll go into GameStop a lot and I'll be in there to pick up my title that I've reviewed and obviously taken a look at. I'll be talking with the guy, or girl, obviously. Girls, definitely. GameStop. Yeah. Anyways, that I go in there and I'll start talking with them, and they'll give me this title. They said, "Hey, we tried this out, man. This is great. You should definitely pre-order it." And I'll be, hey, all right. Let me take a look at it. That's how I got introduced to all these different series, all these different games. That's how I got in. Just out of shooting to action adventure. That's how I figured out about Assassin's Creed, which was a great series.
So my last question is, what are some video game consoles, whether they be like home consoles or handhelds, just your favorite?
Well, I mean, I never was a huge handheld guy. If I have any handheld games at all, I have to download a version on my phone. It's killing me. I definitely loved... I skip all around. I go from the original GameCube to the original Xbox, then to the PS3, and I'm guessing now PS4, because the Xbox One's just...
not working out for anyone. Not even the younger generation.
The struggle is real.
Well, I think that wraps up the questions for you.
Alright.
So we got our 11-year-old here, and I'm going to just start off with the questions. So what was the first game you played, or just some games that really got you into playing video games?
Well, it would pretty much have to be Harvest Moon for the GameCube.
Harvest Moon, where'd you get that from? So what about Harvest Moon made you, really like video games? You don't know?
No.
Well, what other video games do you know of that you really, really enjoyed when you were, 5?
Sonic Heroes. I really enjoyed that game. That
Sonic Heroes?
Game, yeah.
Yeah. What other games can you just think of off the top of your head that you just really enjoyed back when you were younger?
Snowboard Kids.
Snowboard Kids?
Yeah, that was
fun, we actually played that a lot when we were just a little younger on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Alright, well, for the next question is, what are your favorite video game series? Just video games that you love and you just wait for them to release.
Well, I like Borderlands, Mass Effect.
11 years old.
That's pretty much all I can think of for right now.
He plays some of the games that I play, like Borderlands and Mass Effect, but...
Oh, and Pokemon.
Hey, mate. Pokemon. Speaking of actually Pokemon, that's a good question. What are some of your favorite Pokemon, or your favorite Pokemon games?
Well, I really like Fire Red. That's a good one. Pokemon Fire Red.
Nice.
Yeah. And, Pokemon Soul Silver. That's a good one.
Pokemon Soul Silver?
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite Pokemon just in general, that you like to use?
Or I like Emboar from, Black and White.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
What about Legendaries? As far as Legendary goes, what are some of your favorite Legendaries?
Mewtwo's pretty cool.
Mewtwo is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mewtwo, probably Dialga. He's pretty cool.
Dialga.
He's huge.
Awesome. Alright, so for our next question, I'm gonna ask is, have you ever played any older games, to you, what games are old to you? Do you think are retro?
Well, like Snowboard Kids, of course. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty old, 90s.
Yeah. And I think, in my opinion, I think Animal Crossing is pretty old.
Hey, for him, Animal Crossing's what, 2001, 2002? And
yeah.
You were born in those days, so you were only a baby when that came out, so that makes sense. Animal Crossing is old to you.
And Harvest Moon's pretty old to me, too.
Harvest Moon's old to me. 90s.
Holy.
So, when it comes time to go pick out a video game, do you just go into GameStop and say, hey, that looks like a good game? Or are you actually updated with video game news?
Well, like, sometimes I just go on GameStop, oh, look, this is a good game, and I buy it. Or sometimes I, like, pre-order, like, Pokemon Y.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward for Mass Effect 4 to come out. I can't wait for that.
Well, Mass Effect 4 is said to be in development by BioWare, but that probably won't be out anytime soon. What is your favorite video game console of all time? It could either be a console or a handheld. Either one.
In my opinion, it would have to be the GameCube. Because the GameCube has really good games, like Sonic Heroes, Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing. A lot of games I like to play. Like,
I completely agree.
Like, there's Naruto games, there's
Naruto fighting games, yeah.
Yeah, there's just a lot of games that I play for the GameCube.
Sweet.
Like Godzilla. Godzilla's awesome.
Godzilla.
Yep.
We also,
Lord of the Rings.
Yep, we also played Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
I suck. Well, there you guys have it. Everything they said in the interview just came straight from their hearts, and nothing was scripted. So these are just, you know, not everyone that's 11 and 15 are going to have the same opinions, but just to get an idea, I just thought it'd be pretty interesting to do this. So I hope you guys really enjoyed. Please put your comments down in the box below, and I hope you guys have a really nice day. Well, guys, I kind of want to put that in.
I gotta go.
What did...
I gotta go. Hold up.
I gotta get it.
The younger generation stinks. You do that on purpose to be in my...
Put that in your video.
Oh my god.